السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا بكم حبايبي طلاب الصف الأول الثانوي، ودلوقتي هنبدأ مع القصة الرائعة الجميلة جدا، قصة تريجر آيلاند. هنبدأ بالشخصيات. أول شخصية عندنا شخصية جيم هاوكنز، ده بطل القصة وده اللي هيحكي لنا يا شباب. جيم هاوكنز اوعوا تنسوه. فلينت قرصان سرق سفن ياما، وراجل خبى كنز كبير هتعرفوا هو فين. ذا كابتن ده كان مساعد فلينت وهتعرفوا عمل ايه برضه. بلاك دوج، وبلاك دوج مش معناها الحرفي هو اللي احنا عايزينه، هم بيسموه الشيطان. لما تقول فلان ده شيطان يبقى فلان از ا بلاك دوج. ذا بلايند الكفيف، وده شخصيه من عصابه فلينت. دكتور ليفزي ده دكتور صديق لعائله جيم هاوكنز اللي هيحكي لنا القصه دلوقتي. القصه بتاعتنا حصلت فين؟ في ذا ويست كوست اوف انجلاند، الساحل الغربي لانجلترا، او بتبدا عند الساحل الغربي لانجلترا 1765 سنه 1765 بالظبط، في مكان اسمه ادميرال بيمبو. ادميرال بيمبو ده او حانه او فندق صغير جدا اسمه الادميرال بيمبو. هبدا معاكم القصه. جيم هاوكنز بيحكي لنا القصه، بيقول I'll start هبدا by writing بالكتابه about the time when my father owned، لما كان والدي بيمتلك بيمتلك حانه او فندق صغير called the Admiral Bimbo، اسمه ادميرال بيمبو many years ago، من عده سنوات. بيقول I remember the day، فاكر اليوم ده when a man walked into the inn، راجل دخل عندنا الان. He was tall and strong، كان طويل وقوي البنية، with an old blue coat، لابس معطف أزرق قديم، and a scar on his face. انتوا كلكم شفتوا الفيلم بتاع سيمبا، وسكار كان عنده بشلة أو ندبة أو علامة على وشه، يبقى اسمها باللغة العربية ندبة، بس بيقولوا عليها بشلة يعني، يبقى سكار on his face، كان عنده بشلة على وشه. الكابتن ده لما دخل طبعا عرفتوه، شفتوا صورته، بيقول this is a nice quiet place، ده مكان كويس وهادي. I'll stay here، انا قاعد معاكم هنا عافيه كده في الفندق ده. Please take this up to my room، وشاور على الصندوق اللي كان حاطط فيه متعلقاته. The captain you can call me captain، وقال لهم تقدروا تقولوا لي يا كابتن، يعني لما تندهوا عليا تقولوا يا سياده القبطان. And this is for you، وطلع من جيبه كام عمله كده معدنيه وناولها لجيمس فاذر. هاندنج جيمس فاذر 3 or 4 جولد كوينز، 3 أو 4 عملات معدنيه. انتوا عارفين الراجل لما بياخد فلوس قدام مراته على طول بيحطها في جيبه عشان ما تعرفش دول كام، فابنه جيم ما خدش باله هم 3 ولا 4، لان ابوه شالهم في جيبه على طول.
We're not open today, sir.
Let's have the rum, boy. Let's be having it.
The guy told you you're not open.
Having it now.
Of course, sir.
This is a handy cove. This place. I want to speak to the man here.
I'm the man here.
You get much company?
Just locals. Bristol traffic stays to the high road.
Then this will be me then.
We don't do rooms.
Yes, we do. We do. If you're paying.
Oh, I'm paying. Yeah, I'm paying. The rum, the bacon and the eggs is all I want.
What do we call you then, sir?
You can call me the captain. That's what you say.
This is the room, sir.
I need you to do something for me, Jimmy.
What?
I want to know the minute any seafaring man comes down that trap. And one of these will be yours. Each week.
No seafaring, man.
And keep the grog coming, boy. Let's keep these horrors away. Safe, my captain. Safe with me, my captain.
Are you Captain Flint? Captain.
Served with Captain Flint, I did. He was my man of honor, Jim. Biggest dog in the sea. He would bite your legs off, Jimmy. He would bite your fingers off to get at your rings. And he was my captain. Flint would line up the officers. He would bind them tight, chain cannonballs to their feet, throw them over the side to see if they floated. But he had honor now. Yes. He was not above a bit of mercy. Send them off on the big, wide, little jolly boats. Letting them take their chances.
It was mercy, was it?
You want another one, Doctor?
No.
15 men on the dead matches. Yo, and a bottle of the rum. You got the devil and don't hold him in.
He's a bit of life, isn't he, Meg?
He drinks us dry. And he stopped paying.
And Cookie's throat was marked me like.
How are you?
It's a struggle, Doctor, as you know.
Here's some for what he has.
No.
Meg.
And there they lay and the soggy skies drip down all day in those staring eyes. In work sunset and cloud sunrise.
جيم بيقول the captain was usually a quiet man. كان دايما راجل هادي. He spent his days كان بيقضي أيامه walking on the beach or on the cliffs. يا إما بتمشي على الشاطئ يا إما على cliffs، واحفظها كلمة مهمة، المنحدرات الصخرية. الكابتن كان دايما لما يرجع يسأل السؤال ده Did any sailors visit the inn today؟ هل في بحارة زاروا الإن النهاردة، زاروا الحانة النهاردة؟ جيم بيقول in the evenings the captain sometimes told stories، كان بيحكي لنا حكايات about his time at sea، عن وقت اللي قضاه في البحر. لكن بيجي يوم فاصل. One morning the captain went for a walk along the beach، كان بيتمشى بطول الشاطئ. بيقول I was helping my mother، جيم كان بيساعد مامته to make breakfast عشان تعد الإفطار. When another man، راجل تاني walked into the inn، دخل عندنا الحانة. The man was thin and pale. بال يعني شاحب، وشه كده مفهوش دموية زي ما بيقولوا، وشه مصفر. With 3 fingers on his left hand، 3 صوابع بس، يعني في صابعين مقطوعين. ده مين يا جماعة؟ بلاك دوج. sat down، جلس وقال Is this table here for my friend Bill؟ الترابيزة دي هنا لصديقي بيل. فطبعا جيم ما يعرفش ان الكابتن اسمه بيل، فقال له I didn't know Bill، انا ما اعرفش مين بيل اللي انت بتتكلم عنه. and that the table was for the captain، والترابيزة دي معدة للكابتن. well حسنا My friend Bill might say that he is the captain، ممكن يقول على نفسه انه هو الكابتن. He has a scar on his face. That's right، عنده بشلة على وشه، مش كده؟ في اللحظة دي the captain arrived. أول ما بلاك دوج شافه I found my friend Bill. Bill حبيبي أخيرا لقيتك. We have had a lot of adventures. ده احنا ياما كان بينا مغامرات. Since adventures يعني مغامرات. Since I lost these fingers من ساعة ما الصوابع دي اتقطعت فاكر؟ جيم بيقول I left them to talk. لقاهم اصحاب فسابهم يتكلموا. Then suddenly there were loud shouts. صرخات عالية. And both men stood up. والاتنين وقفوا. And ran outside. وجريوا على بره. The captain had a sword. كان في ايده sword. سيف. And then I saw Black Dog running away with blood on his hand. On his arm. وفي دم على دراعه. The captain walk back. رجع تاني للفندق أو للحانة. Into the inn. He looked ill. كان شكله مريض. And suddenly he fell over. وقع على الأرض. أغمى عليه. جيمس ماذر ابتدت تقول هيلب اس دكتور ليفزي. ساعدنا يا دكتور ليفزي. كان موجود معاهم ساعتها في الحانة. ذا كابتن از هيرت. الكابتن اتصاب. دكتور ليفزي لما بص عليه قال هي از نوت هيرت بت هي از فيري ill. هو ما اتصابش لكن مريض جدا. هيلب مي تو تيك هيم اب ستيرز. ساعدوني ناخده نطلع بيه الدور العلوي. لما الكابتن فاق قال لهم بلاك دوج از نوت از باد از سم اوف ذا اذر men. هو بلاك دوج ده وحش بس مش سيء زي الباقيين. مش شرير زيهم. They all want to find me. كلهم عايزين يلاقوني. Tell me if you see them. قول لي لو لقيتهم. طبعا بيكلم جيم.
That marmite Billy's. Don't go near the bucket. It's evil.
Eggs and bacon. Ah, I want my breakfast. The eggs and the bacon, Jim.
Bill.
Black Dog.
No, I'm not here to fight. I'm here to talk. Talk to my old shipmate. About the good times and the thieving. And about our old captain. And them eggs and bacon sounded good to me too. Pleased to see me. Living. Our luck was in. 6 days rowing and we got picked up by a merchantman. Friendly fella.
I heard it.
Yeah, well, I hear things too, Billy. And I've heard from many a mouth that the old man's dead. Truth in that.
Truth enough.
And that his old sick corpse was not surrounded by any sign of his ill-gotten wealth. Truth in that.
What happened after Flint drifted us law boys on the sea?
I'll leave this gap in our talk, Bill, for you to fill it. And if you don't, I know seafaring men in Bristol have been waiting 3 years for you, and will pay me grand if I tell where you are.
Went to the island. Made our deposit.
Your spirits can stand guard a while.
Took a settle of going to Carolina. Dreamt of buying some land. Plantation. Flint didn't trust no one. Knew it was safe, sleeping where it lay. No one could find it without his map.
Hey, my treasure. Where it is, Billy. I'll haunt him who takes it.
Get the doctor!
I'll haunt him to his grave. I'll drag him. Drag him down with me.
Where's the map? The map. Where is it?
Lost, I don't know.
Where's Flint's map?
Died with him, I don't know. Ask me that once more. I'll stick a blade in you.
So what's the plan, Billy? You in Bristol to get a ship to get back there? You? A man who needs an order from his captain to tell him when to buckle his boot in the morning. As soon as you open that mouth outside these walls, you will be found, Billy Bones. And that quartermaster and his boys will end your days. But they'll never know you washed up here. If you give me the map.
That evening my father died. في الليلة دي والدي توفى. I felt terrible and I forgot all about the strange things that the captain told me. نسيت كل الحاجات اللي الكابتن قال لي عليها. A week later, بعد أسبوع I saw a blind man كفيف coming down the road towards the inn. جاي على الطريق بتاع الحانة بتاعتنا. البلايند مان قال where am I؟ هو أنا فين؟ Will a kind person help me؟ ممكن شخص طيب يساعدني؟ طبعا جيم قال له You are at the Admiral Bimbo. أنت في الحانة بتاعتنا، حانة أدميرال بيمبو. In الإن اللي هو الحانة. In Black Hill Cove في خليج التلة السوداء. في اللحظة دي رغم إنه كفيف إلا إنه ندش إيد جيم لما قرب منه وقال له Take me to the captain. Take me to him now. خدني على الكابتن حالا. The captain looked very surprised to see him. اندهش جدا لما شافه والحقيقة هو كمان اترعب. البلايند مان قال له Now Bill stay where you are. مكانك. والحقيقة كان بيل خايف منه جدا. I can hear you. أنا أقدر أسمعك من هنا. Take this وحط في إيده حاجة كده. Putting something in the captain's hand. The blind man turned round and ومشي. الكابتن بص على الحاجة اللي في ايده كده وقال 10 o'clock I have time. الساعة 10 أنا لسه معايا وقت. The captain suddenly fell to the floor. وقع على الأرض. He was dead. سقط ميتا من الرعب. تقريبا هم قالوا له إن هم جايين يقتلوه الساعة 10. جيم بيقول I and my mother knew كنا عارفين that the captain had a box عنده صندوق in his room and it probably had money in it وأكيد في فلوس وهو كان ليهم عنده فلوس. بيقول I thought about taking the books to Dr. Livesey. فكرت أخد الصندوق كله لدكتور ليفزي but I didn't want to leave my mother. ما كنتش عايز أسيب أمي لوحدها في الحالة. We decided to go to the nearest village and ask our neighbors, people in the road behind us for help guarding the inn. يعني طلعوا لأقرب مكان ليهم، أقرب قرية ليهم، وطلبوا من الناس جيرانهم اللي ساكنين قريب منهم إن هم يحرسوا الفندق بتاعهم. However, none of the people in the village wanted to help us. ولا واحد في القرية كان عايز يساعدهم. ليه؟ They didn't come back with us. هم كمان مش عايزين يرجعوا معانا. خايفين طبعا من عصابة فلنت. But one man went to tell Dr. Livesey. في واحد راح أخبر الدكتور ليفزي. Another man said that we could have his gun. اداهم الطبنجة بتاعته. It was dark when we returned to the inn. لما رجعنا للفندق بتاعنا أو الحانة كانت ضلمت أو بقى بالليل. We found the key to the books in the captain's jacket. لقينا مفتاح الصندوق فين؟ كان الكابتن معلقه في الجاكيت بتاعه. I also saw the message that the blind man gave to the captain. You have until 10 o'clock tonight. معك لغاية الساعة 10 النهاردة. We found the key. طبعا الجملة دي مكررة. لقوا المفتاح فين؟ في الجاكيت بتاعه. We found some clothes. جوه بقى الصندوق لما فتحوه. Some guns. بعض الأسلحة. Some papers and other things. We also found a bag with some coins. لقوا شنطة فيها بعض العملات. Let's leave before the blind man and black dog return. I'll only take the money which the captain owes us. أنا هاخد الفلوس اللي هو مديون لنا بيها بس.
You don't tell Long John first. It's a wonder you're not sitting here with a new grin on your neck, from ear to ear. Pew, let's do this right.
Help! Is there anyone? Would any kind friend inform a blind old man who lost his precious sight in the gracious defence of His Majesty King George where or in what part of the country he may now be?
This is the Admiral Benbow, Black Hill Cove.
Oh, is it now? Oh, is it? And would the owner of that young voice come kindly here? Would he help this old soldier? And would he let me take his hand? Will he do that out of the kindness of his heart and guide me inside?
My mother will find you some food, but we don't have much.
Thank you. Thank you kindly, young man. Billy Bones now, or I'll break this arm.
Sir, he sits with his cutlass, sir.
Now, when I come into view, you say, there's another friend for you, Bill. Shh. Now you do it.
Here's another friend for you, Bill.
Stay where you are, Bill. I can't see, I hear a finger stirring.
Pew.
And business is business. Now take his hand and bring it to me, boy. There. The black spot is down.
They're coming for me, Jim. They are coming. What's the writing on it?
Tonight.
They're coming for me, Jim. It comes.
There'll be money in his chest, Jim.
They're gonna come back.
I won't waste you.
No, they'll come back and they'll kill us if they find us thieving the chest.
Not thieving.
We need help. They'll be cutthroats.
Come on.
Doctor! Flint's crew are coming to the Admiral Benbow.
We need that money, David, or we'll be done for.
Yes. Let me just...
Come on.
No, I'll saddle and ride for the revenues men. I hear they've been patrolling in Kit's Cove.
No, we need you to come now.
Let me ride for the men. The revenues men, Jim, will help. Jim. Use this if you have to. I'm going to get the revenues men.
Is that your way, lads?
It is, Pew.
Good. Come on, lads, step on it. I should be hearing more feet.
He's coming.
He'll have a key on him.
His shirt. Look. There.
Bones, we've come early for you, Bill. It's all the boys you sent drifting, Billy.
Know yourself, please.
Come on, hit it!
This is not all English, going to.
Move it, Pew!
Where is he? Where is he? There's something on the floor. He's dead, Pew.
To the chest, then.
Take it easy. Let's go.
Get up them stairs, Pew! It's that boy who's stolen it! That boy! That woman! It's like it! And shot them all! And find them and kill them! Now! Find her!
Take the money and run.
Please.
I decided to take the papers from the books too. We walked as quickly as we could back towards the village. رجعنا في اتجاه القرية. As we walked, we hear the sound of people in the road behind us. كنا سامعين صوتهم على الطريق خلفنا. جيمس ماذر بتقول له take the money and run. خد الفلوس واجري يا ابني. I'm too weak to continue. أنا ضعيفة جدا ومش قادر أكمل. طبعا لا يمكن يسيبها. I didn't want to leave her. ما كنتش عايز اسيبها. So we stopped under a bridge. وقفوا تحت كوبري where we could hide in the dark. نقدر نستخبى في الظلام. ده كده أحداث الفصل الأول بالتمام والكمال، وهننتقل لأحداث الفصل الثاني. أهلا بكم أعزائي طلاب الصف الثاني، الصف الأول الثانوي، معلش كنت لسه بصور لسنة تانية. أهلا بكم أعزائي طلاب الصف الأول الثانوي والفصل الثاني من قصة Treasure Island.
There'll be money in his chest, Jim.
They're gonna come back.
I won't waste you.
No, they'll come back and they'll kill us if they find us thieving the chest.
Not thieving.
We need help. They'll be cutthroats.
Come on.
Doctor! Doctor! Flint's crew are coming to the Admiral Benbow.
We need that money, David, or we'll be done for.
Yes. Yes. Let me just...
Come on.
No, I'll saddle and ride for the revenues men. I hear they've been patrolling in Kit's Cove.
No, we need you to come now.
Let me ride for the men. The revenues men, Jim, will help. Jim. Use this if you have to. I'm going to get the revenues men.
Is that your way, lads?
It is, Pew.
Good. Come on, lads, step on it. I should be hearing more feet.
He's coming.
He'll have a key on him.
His shirt. Look. There.
Bones, we've come early for you, Bill. It's all the boys you sent drifting, Billy.
Know yourself, please.
Come on, hit it!
This is not all English, going to.
Move it, Pew!
Where is he? Where is he? There's something on the floor. He's dead, Pew.
To the chest, then.
Take it easy. Let's go.
Get up them stairs!
It's that boy who's stolen it. That boy. That woman. It's like it. And search for them. And you find them and kill them. Here. Find them.
Take the money and run.
Please.
جيم هاوكنز بيقول I could see the road، قدرت اشوف الطريق from where we were hiding، من الحته اللي كنا مستخبين فيها. And soon I saw 8 men، 8 رجاله. One of them was the blind man، كان الراجل الكفيف. I saw them walk down the road to the Admiral Bimbo Inn، كانوا رايحين في اتجاه الفندق بتاعنا Admiral Bimbo. They were surprised to see that the door was open، كانوا مندهشين ان الباب كان مفتوح. Then they all ran inside، كلهم دخلوا الحانة. Someone shout، في واحد قعد يزعق بصوت عالي وقال Bill is dead، بيل ميت. البلايند مان قال لهم go and find his books، روحوا شوفوا الصندوق بتاعه. امان قال لهم someone has opened the books، في حد فتح الصندوق بتاع بيل. البلايند مان سأل السؤال ده is it there، هي عندك، هي ايه دي اللي عندك؟ فالراجل قال له only the money is there. وركز معايا كده بعقلك، حرامية بيقولوا مش موجودة الا الفلوس؟ امال انتوا جايين تسرقوا ايه؟ ده معنى ذلك ان في حاجة اهم واغلى عندهم من شوية الفلوس. The blind قال it's the boy and the woman from the inn، اكيد الواد والست اللي منين، اللي شغالين هنا او اصحاب الفندق هم اللي خدوا الحاجة دي. Let's find them، لازم نلاقيهم. If you find it you will all be rich، لو لقيتوا الحاجة اللي معاهم هتبقوا أغنياء جدا. جيم هاوكنز بيقول we heard horses، سمعنا خيول جاية coming down the road. when the men heard the horses، سمعوا صوت الخيول دي، طبعا الشرطة اللي جاية. they started to run in all directions، بدأوا يجروا في كل الاتجاهات. جيم هاوكنز بيقول we heard horses coming down the roads، وطبعا ابتدوا يجروا في كل الاتجاهات. مين؟
Get up them stairs!
It's that boy who's stolen it. That boy. That woman. It's like it. And search for them. And you find them and kill them. Here. Find them.
Take the money and run.
Please. got you! I have the boy here! Are you the boy? Ah! Over there! Up and down!
You're safe. Is your mother safe?
Thanks.
Your mother's going to sleep upstairs. You can sleep here.
You still miss her, Doctor?
2 years, Jim. Now. And the baby?
The horses arrived, so I ran out to see who was riding them. مين اللي كان راكبهم. One of them was the boy who went to get Dr. Livesey, and the rest were policemen, والباقيين كلهم كانوا رجالة من رجال الشرطة. 2 men took my mother to the village. 2 من رجال الشرطة خدوا أمه للقرية, where she soon felt better. اتحسنت طبعا من الرعب اللي كانت فيه. And the others tried to catch the men. حاولوا يقبضوا على الرجالة اللي كانوا بيطردوهم, but it was too late. We heard that they escaped on a boat. هربوا راكبين قارب. I returned to the Admiral Bimbo with the police. رجعت للأدميرال بيمبو معايا الشرطة. طبعا رئيس الشرطة كان اسمه مستر دانس. فبيقول له اللي هو طبعا the head of the police, بيقول له what did they want؟ هم كانوا عايزين منكم ايه؟ طبعا جيم ووالدته حالهم على قد حالهم قوي يعني, فحرامية هيجوا يسرقوا ايه؟ فجيم هاوكنز وراه الأوراق اللي معاه, قال له I think that they wanted this. عايزين دي. I'd like to take them to Dr. Livesey. أنا هاخدهم أوديهم للدكتور ليفزي. إشمعنى الدكتور ليفزي؟ هتعرف دلوقتي. لأن مستر دانس قال له that's good. That's a good idea. دي فكرة كويسة. He is a magistrate. ودي كلمة مهمة قوي. Magistrate, عارفين انتوا الطبيب الشرعي أو وكيل النيابة بيتقال عليه magistrate اللي هو المحقق. تمام كده؟ As well as a doctor. قال له هو محقق أو رجل قانون بالإضافة لأنه طبيب. ماجستريت بالظبط معناها قاضي تحقيقات. قاضي إيه؟ تحقيقات. اللي هو في مصر هنا بيتقال عليه وكيل النيابة. He will know what to do. هو عارف هيعمل إيه. I'll come with you. أنا هاجي معاك.
You still miss her, Doctor?
2 years, Jim. Now. And the baby? What's that?
I think it's what Flint's crew were after.
"12th of June, 1745, off Caracas. £7,000. You see here, Jim, this is latitude and longitude.
It's like an account book.
That's exactly it. It's Flint's tally of the ships he's taken. Is it the money, Jim? I mean, £3,000 here, 10,000? See. It's these markings.
Doctor, I heard Bones tell that black dog that Flint had hidden his treasure and made a map.
This is Flint's man.
It has to be.
This is Flint here. Oh, Jim. Oh, no, Jim. This is fortune. I must collect myself. If this book is what is buried here, there must be more money than men like us, men like your father, Jim, would see in an eternity.
My mother would want for nothing.
No. We would all be free. All of us. Free of these lives we lead, Jim. Free to be as gentlemen.
Will we go?
We must go.
Have you sailed?
Well, no, but I have maps of the seas I know I have about, and I have knowledge of how the world works. And the world works best when there is a plan. I will plan a venture, Jim Hawkins, and we will both profit wildly. Trust me, boy.
This is genuine.
Yes. My proposition, Squire Trelawney, is that I will hire a sea captain, Jim and I, crew a schooner out of Bristol, equip it for the purpose of excavation, and set out on an expedition for this island, which I believe to be here, sir, just here, in the West Indies. For which I request capital of £1,000, the return on which I guarantee at 500%.
5,000 for £1,000 punt?
Not a punt, sir, a guarantee. And I'm equipped to lead the expedition, for I served as medical officer with the Duke of Cumberland at Fontenoy.
How much are you expecting to find on Captain Flint's island, Dr. Livesey?
We don't want to say, sir.
Young Mr. Hawkins, whose father was always in arrears on the Benbow. He borrowed money from me also, is that not so, Mr. Redwood?
That is so. £300,000. 300,000.
I know of a sea captain called Smollett, sir, who's of the highest reputation, having served under Admiral Hawke before he became a merchantman.
Then get him to Bristol as soon as you can. I'll be taking rooms at the George. Gentlemen, good news. I will be financing the venture. And I will be commanding it myself. I hope that's agreeable, Dr. Livesey.
That is most agreeable, sir.
Hunter and Joyce are coming to Bristol, aren't you, lads?
Sir. Yes, sir.
And will help crew the ship I go to purchase, because haste is of the essence.
Absolute essence.
You will double as the medical man on ship, Livesey. Yes, and we will need a ship's boy. You still want the adventure of a lifetime, young man?
Yes, Squire.
Then the berth is yours. Be in Bristol by...
Dr. Livesey was not at the house but was eating at the house of Mr. Trelawney. مستر تريليوني ده راجل ثري جدا، معاه فلوس بالكوم وكمان بيسلف الناس وبالربا. مستر تريليوني an important rich man قال لهم do come in اتفضلوا. جيم هاوكنز بيقول here is the papers that the captain had in his books. ادي الاوراق اللي كانت مع الكابتن في صندوق. I think اعتقد this might be a clue، وكلمة clue مفتاحها اللغز to where Flint poured دفن his treasure، للمكان اللي دفن فيه فلينت الكنز بتاعه. تريليوني بيقول that's why those men، عشان كده الرجاله دول were not interested in money، مش مهتمين بالفلوس. If you are right we should take the next boat from Bristol، ده المينا اللي هم فيه، and go and find the treasure ourselves. المينا الرئيسي في المنطقة اللي هم فيها في بريستول. دكتور ليفزي بيقول if Jim here agrees، لو جيم هنا وافق we should look at these papers now، ممكن نفحص الأوراق دي طبعا لأنها في ملكية جيم. Some of the papers seem to describe the ships that the captain and his men had robbed، السفن اللي سرقها الكابتن وخد منها الفلوس. Then we saw a map، خريطة of an island، الجزيرة with a big cross، علامة إكس كبيرة جنبها مكتوب most of treasure here، معظم الكنز هنا. مستر تيوني بيقول دكتور ليفزي we should go to Bristol tomorrow. In a few days we will find the best ship، هنلاقي أحسن سفينة in England، في إنجلترا. Jim Hawkins here can come as our ship's boy. You can be the ship's doctor، وانت تبقى طبيب السفينة. الدكتور بيقول I agree but those men who try to find the map، الرجالة دول اللي بيحاولوا يجدوا السفينة will now be looking for us، هيكونوا بيدوروا علينا أكيد. We are not safe anymore، احنا ما عدناش في أمان. We must not tell anyone else what we know، مش لازم نقول لأي حد تاني اللي احنا نعرفه. جيم هاوكنز بيقول it took us longer than، أطول من اللي احنا كنا متوقعينه، than we thought to be ready to leave، عشان نبقى جاهزين للمغادرة، مغادرة إنجلند. While Mr. Trelawney prepared for the journey in Bristol I stayed at Mr. Trelawney's house، قعدت في بيت مستر تريليوني with his servant Rodrith and spent hours studying the map، كنت بفحص أو بدرس الخريطة. Thinking about the treasure that we might find، بفكر في الكنز اللي ممكن نلاقيه. One day a letter was sent to me from Mr. Trelawney، جالي خطاب من مستر تريليوني. It said that a good man called Blandley had a ship، عنده سفينة called the احفظ الاسم Hispaniola. يبقى اسم السفينة Hispaniola is ready for us. جاهزة بالنسبة لنا. And he found a crew. طاقم للعمل على السفينة. يبقى crew طاقم سفينة. Ready to work on it. هيعمل عليها. The crew included a man called Long John Silver. احفظ الاسم ده كمان. Who had lost a leg. فقد ساق. But was a good cook. طاهي جيد. Silver also knew other men who would join us. يعرف مجموعة من الرجالة ممكن ينضموا للفريق بتاعهم. Trilioni said that everyone was excited. كل واحد كان مثار جدا by the thought of the treasure. بفكرة الكنز. كنز ايه يا عم؟ انت نشرت الافكار. I was surprised by this. As I thought we had to keep the news of the treasure secret.
Yes, sir. And will help crew the ship I go to purchase because haste is of the essence.
Absolute essence.
You will double as the medical man on ship, Livesey.
Yes.
And we will need a ship's boy. You still want the adventure of a lifetime, young man?
Yes, Squire.
Then the berth is yours. Be in Bristol by the end of next week.
When your father was away, he'd say, look at the moon, Meg. Look at it every night and know that wherever I am in the world, I'll be looking at it too.
Let's go, Jim.
Dr. Livesey thinks we'll be 3 months.
Stay close, Jim.
Come on, sir. Whatever takes
Banana
your
fresh,
fancy.
banana.
Going for a poor old lady. I'm coming down it.
Doctor? 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 Doctor?
You all right, lad? You had quite a tumble there. Come on.
Sorry.
So you looking for your berth, are you?
I am, sir.
What's she called?
The Hispaniola.
Hispaniola, eh? Well, how about I give you a hand trying to find her?
Thank you, sir.
Hispaniola.
Squire Trelawney!
There you are, Jim. Come on board, Hawkins.
Is this our ship?
She is. My Hispaniola, bought and fitted.
Squire was saying he could sail her tomorrow with the services of a crew as simple to secure as the ship itself.
Captain Smollett, who makes his way from Plymouth with all the haste of a snail, thinks we're a dozen short.
I'll say she's a lovely ship, sir. Well chosen.
Thank you.
She's got an arse on her that would sit well on any rod I can see. I always say a man who could choose a good horse could choose a good ship just by looking at its arse. And you, sir, look like a man who knows his way around a horse's arse.
Yes, I do.
Might I ask how long is the passage?
3 months. To whom am I speaking?
John Silver, sir. John Silver to you all, young man.
Mr. Silver?
May I inquire if you've nailed the service of a cook, a sea cook being what I am? I heard talk round about that you're scouting for a crew.
Well, no, but, Mr. Silver...
Now, you don't go pointing out the lack of a peg, sir. You cooks with your fingers and your thumbs, not with your toes. don't you, boy? Now, I serve dishes down at the Spyglass, sir. And you won't get any niggle there about the food.
Have you sailed, Mr. Silver?
Oh, since I was a lad's age, sir. Merchantman. Your first passage, son?
It is, sir.
Ah, you're lucky to be part of such a ship.
Well, man, if you're serious, come on board and let the first mate show you the galley and we can talk terms.
Begging your pardon, sir, but you shouldn't talk terms with a cook without first tasting his food. It's like marrying a girl before seeing how her mother's turned out. So when you're good and ready, why don't you come down to Spyglass? Find the food tasty, then we should talk terms. Until then, good day to you.
Good day, Mr. Silver.
Jim.
Sir?
Another bottle of this, thank you, Silver.
I went to say goodbye to my mother. رحت أودع أمي at the Admiral Bimbo Inn. I was very sad to leave here. The next day في اليوم التالي when I traveled to Bristol with Rudolph, we had just one night in the city before we were going to sail. ليلة واحدة في المدينة قبل ما نبدأ نبحر. ودي كانت نهاية الفصل الثاني، ونشوفكم في الفصل الجاي، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.